They need to get the play off. They'll run it here. He's tackled right at the 31. Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. They bring in the extra tight end. He'll take the snap from the gun. Gavin Escobar has the catch. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. This linebacking core is the heart and soul of this defensive unit. 2nd down coming up.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Should have had it.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense in 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Cowboys have to get to the 49 for a first. Snap it out of the gun. Almost intercepted.
The Cowboys put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. RG3 has it under center. First down at the 20. The catch is made by Jarius Wright. That picks up 7.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down here after the run. The Vikings come out with a split backfield. He sends the halfback in motion. Down the field. And intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Cowboys bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good feeling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. Brings it into his body. And Irvin in on the tackle.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
It's 3rd down coming up.
quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Makes the reception. And Irvin in on the tackle.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
This play set up by the long gainer. The Vikings defense now is going to go nickel. He pulls it down somehow. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that? They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch.
Reaches out and grabs it. And gains maybe 4.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle, usually it's wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
The snap will come at the 33. Second down and 6. And he hauls it in. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. First down at the 24. Brings it in for the score, Dallas.
There's nothing like getting on the board first in a playoff game. This wild card game, what a job to go down the field and score. That settles the nerves down. Then what it also does, makes the other team a little more nervous.
The Cowboys getting ready for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Vikings are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Throws the pass. Wright's going to pull in the bullet pass. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Cowboys official. The team is officially ruling him out for today's game with an upper body injury. Back to you.
First down at the 46. The Vikings now move the chains. Coming to the line at the 38. First and 10. Gets the handle here. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line. Here's the offensive line, which must protect its quarterback today. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. The Cowboys go with the dime formation here on defense. It's complete to Cordero Patterson. The Vikings still driving as the second quarter gets underway. Heading to the line at the 22.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Cook's able to get the job done and picks up the first down.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Griffin's now completed 4 in a row. First and goal to the ground. it's Rolando McClain who makes the stop.
Mikey, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line. The Cowboys defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. Second and goal from the 4.
This will be interesting to see how the defense plays this situation. They're up a touchdown. Will they be aggressive or play it safe? I know one thing. If they give up 3 points, they'll be very happy.
Ready to make the stop on the goal. Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown.
You got to be able to take advantage of the quarterback sneak. If the defense doesn't line up properly, find the weak spot and go there to score.
The Vikings now ready to kick the football down the field. Got a flag down here. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
The Cowboys walk to the line. Tie game. The score's 7-7.
Let's go.
Strong eye handoff here. And gains about 1.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The Vikings lined up in the nickel. Tight end in motion. Intercepted! We're early in the second, and the offense looks to break the tie after the defense gets them the ball back.
Well, it's about time somebody in this game just takes control of the situation. And what better opportunity than right now, after that interception, go out there and make a play and take the lead.
Great starting position here for the offense.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
Stands in the pocket. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds. Coming to the line at the 33. The Cowboys defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
2nd down and 9. Makes the catch in open space. The line of scrimmage is the 16. From the shotgun. Johnson with the grab. Johnson's tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Vikings had a nice play designed that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Griffin's completed his last 6 passes. The Cowboys out now in a 4-6 formation. Handoff made.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Look out. The defense is
Breaks the plane. Touchdown. And we're halfway through the second quarter, and with the touchdown trip, they are now in front in this ball game.
Man, this game's flying along. We've seen some good play, but that drive right there was not a good job by the defensive front. They were all over the place and allowed the offense to execute some plays and take the lead.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cowboys just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
With 2.5 minutes to go before halftime, it's second down. The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense. This play call is for the fullback. First down on the way. An extra tight end on the field for this one. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. He's wide open for the grab. 2-minute warning. The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. Let's see how they back up the big play here. They'll go ground. That's good for only a yard or two. Right now, this is a team that trails, and they know that they have nothing if they don't have a rushing attack. The numbers are just dreadful. They're going to have to get a spark from the rushing attack the rest of the way if they're going to get back into it.
We talk so much about throwing the football, scoring, doing all these things that are pretty for the fans, and we all want to see it. But the NFL always comes down, who is the most physical is the one that wins the game, and they're not being physical enough on the offensive side. If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback. Not surprised at all to see this hurry-up offense in a situation like this. In the NFL now, you got to be the aggressor, and this offense is definitely being the aggressor. Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Now 1st and 10. Murray's going to secure the handoff. Williams is going to make the tackle. The Cowboys are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. And here we have second down. The Vikings will come out in the dime. Out of the shotgun formation. The Cowboys get a first down.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. First down here after the completion. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. And it'll closing moments of the first half. These teams are all even once again.
A lot of good things have happened for both teams, so I think when you go in at halftime, if it goes in tied up, I think both coaches are going to be happy with the situation right here at halftime.
The Cowboys can tie it up with the point after. And the extra point is good. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
Corners are backing off here. Quarters formation here for the defense. Picks up 8 here. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. And that will close out the first half here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Time now for a short break, and we'll be back after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. He'll take it from the 1. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Vikings offense will try to set the pace early here in the second half with this game tied, Phil.
Yeah, they're going to try to set the pace, but look, on the other side, this defense is aggressive. It's tough. I think the defense is going to get after them and maybe cause a turnover right here.
The Cowboys come out in a dime package.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
Gains 15. The defense accepts the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there, a loss of a couple yards.
Cooks lined up outside on the right.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Long with the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Second down with the defense ready to pounce. Ellington with the reception. Ellington's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
Oh, I loved it when I was a quarterback, throwing screens or throwing short passes to the running backs and watch them catch it and get those big yards. It was awesome to get cheap yards like that.
Griffin's now completed his last 7 passes. Airing it out. Makes the play. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. White has the reception. That's a gain of 6.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Griffin's completion percentage, 90% on the day. 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
RG3 has it under center.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Second down following that incompletion. Out to Cook. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. Mark him down for another reception.
Coming to the line at the 27.
Ellington is in the backfield. First down at the 27. Here's the quick toss. Joseph's all over that offense and brings him down.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
From the 29-yard line.
Second and 13. Scans the field. He's got some daylight. Griffin's going to cut his losses here as he slides to a finish.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit. Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money. And it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
This long drive continues. Griffin in the shotgun formation. Looking across the middle. Picks up maybe 3. Third down. The Cowboys defense packs it in now, going with the 46. Ellington's got it on the handoff. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
So close to getting the touchdown, but what a good job by the defense. Hold them about 1 foot short. Let's see what they do on the next play.
The long drive continues. So first and goal to go. Ellington's going to take the handoff now. Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Vikings official. He does have an upper body injury of some kind, but guys, it doesn't appear to be a big concern. The medical staff cleared him to return as soon as he feels ready. Back to you.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to their left.
Second and goal from the 2. Outside now on the toss. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Marching down the field and taking their time. They send the tight end in motion. Third and goal from the 1. Power surge. Touchdown. Late in the third quarter and now taking the lead with that touchdown. And how big was that, Phil?
It was big. What a drive. What a good job by the offense. Terrific play calling. And what execution by the players on the offensive side.
Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by a surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Surveys. It's Rhodes who makes the interception.
Nice job for the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Vikings offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Ellington with the grab. That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9. One more snap and another quarter is in the books. The Vikings are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Running back in motion here.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Inside the 20 now at the 19.
The Cowboys defense now is going to go nickel.
The defensive line, they're shifting. They're getting into a spread look. I think they think this is going to be a pass.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion. 3rd and 9. Wright's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. Early in the 4th, and they look to have seized control of this one with that touchdown.
Boy, I think they did. Now it's up to the defense. Go out there and shut the opponent's offense down. If you do that, this game is in the bag.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. And he's across the 10, and that's about it. He's tackled at the 15-yard line.
The Cowboys offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Secures it with 2 hands. First down here. They're in the hurry-up mode. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Griffin takes him down.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Playing press coverage to the outside. The Vikings lined up in the nickel. They'll go shotgun here. Bryant's got it, and a first.
Well, don't look at the scoreboard, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
First down at the 47. He has the grab, and he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up and make the tackle. Good job that time.
Second and 6 coming up. The Vikings defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Bryant's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. No time to huddle now. Drop back, shotgun formation. Ball was out. The offense was able to recover the ball. He's brought to a halt. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Cowboys from the 32. Scanning the field. Incomplete.
Well, there's no doubt about it. This guy has a strong arm. That time he just sails the football way past the receiver deep down the field.
Set up now at the 32.
Out of the gun. They're setting up screen. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The coach is going to go for it. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Let's go.
The Cowboys need to get to the 11 to pick up a first down.
Let's go.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And Bryant is stopped right there.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Defense now signaling for a timeout.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
First and goal. And that's a touchdown, and they inch closer. That touchdown tightens things up quite a bit. They may not have all the time in the world to work with, but they've got enough that there is still a distinct possibility they can make a run at the lead.
You said the right word. It is tighten things up here in this football game, and can the defensive coordinator, can he not tighten up? Go out there, be fast and loose, call some plays to help those defensive players out.
He'll have a chance to take off. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. First down at the 24. For a gain of about 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. Handoff by Griffin. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Vikings are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning. The Vikings take it from the 38. The catch is made by Jarius Wright. And they're going to call the timeout here to stop the clock.
This quarterback is not going to throw it down the field unless somebody is wide open. That time, nobody's wide open, so he throws it short and gets a few yards.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
The Cowboys defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. One-handed, makes the grab. Phil, that's one of the best one-handed catches we've seen all year, isn't it?
Jim, that's one of the best. You don't see many this outstanding. And these wide receivers, if they can't get two hands on the football, they've taught themselves over time just to go up and stretch as far as they can and get that one hand on it. And it is amazing how many times they make the catch.
Set up now at the 36.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
They motion the receiver around to the other side. 1st and 10. The give. Peterson's all over the ball carrier. The Cowboys will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time.
The football is at the 38.
When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Slashes to the left side. The Cowboys will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Cowboys load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Ellington's handed the football. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. And lining up for a 44-yard field goal. puts it through for 3. And that field goal pretty much locks it up. We don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime comebacks on this situation.
I don't expect that. Now it's time to just start thinking and having good thoughts in your mind. Don't do anything stupid. Enjoy the fact that you played well all day long, and victory is in grasp.
The Cowboys offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them, don't take any chances. Don't get hit again and just get off the field.
Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Time is the huge factor as he's tackled.
Clock management is so overlooked in the NFL, and here's a good example of it. You got so little time left here in the first half, and what do? You think you're going to catch the defense off guard by running the football? Well, there's a good reason why the fans are booing. If I could, I'd boo with them.
Well, you didn't get that first-round bye in the playoffs, but you get a first-round win. You win a wild card game, and now moving on to the divisional.
Yeah, you're excited about it, Jim. You winning a playoff game, and you got that rhythm going. In other words, you played well during the regular season. You win a playoff game. You can't wait to get that division opponent in the divisional round.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.